Hi everyone, it's TheHande, and today we're going to be playing some shitty games. I haven't done a full-fledged video in a while, but I decided that it would be fun just to try out a few horrible games that I own. And to save time, they're all going to be on the Wii, or at least playable on the Wii. So I have a few other ones that I could show you, like, let's say, Dragon's Lair on the NES, but I'm not going to do that. We're going to start with a game you've probably heard of. I've mentioned in a previous video as being one of my least favorite games. And it's for the GameCube, and it's called Star Wars Rogue Squadron 3 Rebel Strike. Now you might be wondering, how could there be a bad Rogue Squadron game, but let's get into it and see. This intro, I like this intro though. So funny, seeing like everybody getting jiggy with it with the disco version of the Star Wars theme. And to be fair, it's not an entirely worthless game, but it has a few very critical weaknesses to it, which is why I've never liked it that much. The first few missions in this game are actually pretty fun, like you get to fly around and blow shit up. But yeah, I'm gonna show you one of the crappy levels. Like, it has a level where you're going to save Princess Leia from the Death Star, and you think, well, that's fun and all, but very soon you're gonna find out what's wrong with it. It has actual clips from the movies, which we are watching now. So here we go. You use the C stick to open the doors, and this is what I hate already. Look at that, you're running around, sliding away. And look at that, I didn't know even where I was supposed to go there. There's an arrow up there that tells you where you're going, but why do they have to be so many blind corners? Okay, I'm supposed to go in the middle one, I think. No, it is the middle one. So why didn't Luke just go in? So Factor 5 knows how to do the big ships and everything really well, but they totally suck at animating people. Look at that. Look at that jump. Look at that goofy jump. We're not on Dagobah yet, even. Dagobah is you do get to, like, Yoda's training level later in the game. Look at this. All I'm doing is mashing the button, and there is an auto aim which helps, but it's so stupid. Like, it doesn't matter. All it matters is that how quickly you tap the button. Is this fun? No, because there's no strategy involved in shooting this. Okay, I think now I'm at the correct cell. Yes, it is the cutscene, and now we're heading back. Luke's taking his helmet off. Alright, like I want to open those other doors. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to kill anybody here. Look at this. Like, everything in the foreground is in the way, basically, when I'm trying to shoot. I'm just going to skip the cutscenes. So now because there's an abridged version of the whole... Oh, shit, it's a wall. There's a whole abridged version of the garbage disposal shoot thing. Like, that's so confusing. Like, why... Okay. Now we're on the bridge. So what now? Now we gotta shoot some enemies. Like, this is fun. I'm stuck in one location shooting stormtroopers. Fun, huh? You know what? Super Star Wars on the SNES, and I do have it on the Virtual Console, is a much better game than this. Like, there was actually some challenge in going through the Death Star in that game. Then again, the Super Star Wars games are rather notorious for their difficulty. If you want to try them out, try Super Star Wars first, and if you like it, you can try the Super Empire and Super Return of the Jedi, but they're both really hard games. So it's supposed to go here, like that's a scene. Just Stormtrooper just runs into me, doesn't even shoot. It's one of my favorite scenes ever. At least they didn't abridge that. Well, I was low on health anyway, so it's no surprise I died. jumping around so hoping that they wouldn't get me because I'm such an obvious target. I'm like, there's no strategy. You just kill all the stormtroopers, and there's the symbol, and now the level is over. I got a bronze medal, so I sucked ass, but I still did good enough, so I earned a medal. The most horrid Han Solo impression ever. This happened, so now it's Return of the Jedi, and we're on Endor, or the fourth moon of Endor, sorry, because I pointed out again that the Ewok homeworld is not called Endor.
We're pinned down by the bunker.
To walk, you have to hold the right shoulder button, or the right trigger button, whichever one you want to call it, and you walk around by moving the crosshair, so it's confusing as hell. It wouldn't be so bad. Now I can tell the Ewoks to activate the traps. Oh shit, there's two. The fastest way to die in this game is usually get cornered by several stormtroopers, and I'm taking a lot of damage. Okay, good. Oh, there's another one. No, oh, it was the old one, it just died. Ah, fuck, it died. Where the hell am I? That's another problem. In these levels, it never puts you in a place where it'll be obvious like where you're supposed to be going. There's the one in the tree, because I'm just, I picked the wrong spot. Okay, either I'm gonna die here in the trees, or I'm gonna walk straight into an enemy when I come out. Oh, God, can't I back up? No. No.
Imperial forces advancing.
Yeah, they're much better. Did you see that? The walker just materialized out of nowhere. Thank God it's dead now. Oh, I failed the mission. Well, that's fun. I can't even get to show that part.
Playing into the woods.
Amazingly enough, I actually made it in. Now we're gonna hear. Now we're Han. So there's this whole side story in this game about this traitor called Sarkly, and that's who we're going to be fighting at the end. Well, not fighting so much as he's going to run away, and we're going to be shooting at him. He's shooting at me. Fudge. Come on. That one asshole. I got one left. Oh, man. I'm not sure if you could hear that, but that's a pretty horrible.
Only one left.
It doesn't even sound anything like Harrison Ford. Well, you can't really tell here, but just wait. The cutscene's gonna start now. Now listen to it very carefully.
I'm placing the final charge now. Detonation sequence started.
This is the end, Solo. You'll never leave this bunker alive.
Sarge, please.
Holy shit, that is so... That is so stuck ass. Look, I'm just tapping the button. The guy's gonna die any minute now. Wow, it's taking long. Finally. And now the ending sequence. It actually shows you the ending, but it's an abridged version. So there you have it. Rogue Squadron 3. Let's play another game. Okay, I know that some people are gonna get pissed at me for doing this, but yes, this next shitty game is Mayhem in Munsterland. And I know a lot of people are gonna hate me for this because a lot of people think this is actually a very good game. If you like the game, okay, I don't got nothing against you, but... Okay, so made in 1993, I'm just turning down the volume a bit because it's so freaking loud. Holy shit, that makes me feel like having a seizure. Now, there's your character, Mayhem. Who does he remind you of? Who do you think of instinctively when you see that? He looks like a cross between Sonic the Hedgehog and Bub the Dinosaur from Bubble Bubble. I'm not even kidding. Like, how did Sega and Taito not sue Apex for making this character. Now, I will grant, this game, it's a Commodore 64 game, and for that, it has some pretty impressive graphics. I mean, I can honestly say, this is the best looking Commodore 64 game I know. So I'm going around collecting these bags. I think I gotta get 7 of them. Yes, 7 bags. The music isn't bad, but it's pretty freaking loud. One thing I hate about it, you know, this is a Commodore 64 game, so obviously the Commodore 64 only had a joystick and 1 button. So I'm jumping by pressing up, which of course sucks ass. But it's kinda hard because you're also running around. Like, you can take 2 hits. You get restored 1 hit point when you go through one of those arches, and that's where you continue your game. Oh, fuck. But it's really easy to die in this game. This is honestly, I can say, one of the hardest platformers I've ever played, and it's purely because of the controls. They're bad. I'm sorry, there's no way around it. But the idea is to get all those magic bags. Oh god, I managed to actually dodge that. So I still gotta get 5 bags, and then I gotta go to this place where the dragon turns everything into color. And then I gotta collect some stars and make it to the finish line. Like, that's the point. You collect bags for a dragon so he can put color back into the world, and then got my hit point back. God damn it. Like, it's so hard to maneuver yourself so you'll hit the enemies. It doesn't look and sound too bad, but the gameplay is just horrendous. Okay, now I only gotta beat that part of the game once I get... Well, fuck you. Thank God I gotta continue. And I don't have to collect the bags. So there's 3 continues. I'm gonna go low so I don't have to bump into that guy. Okay, and now you see that yellow shit is now rolling down. So I go down, and there's the dragon. Best sound effects ever. Oh my god, look at the text, it's all rainbow colored. So I'm in Jellyland, forgot about that, like, the levels are, I guess, named after food. And now you're gonna feel like you're gonna have a seizure, like all the enemies are all happy, cheery and stuff. Holy shit, is this not the most colorful game you've ever seen? Like, seriously, Mario's got nothing on this bitch. That was a 1-up? Oh, it restored my health. Cool. But come on, any game that forces you to jump this way when you're also using that same... Like, this is why the jump button was invented. Games like this, they're just not fun. I never got past the 2nd level, but I think I gotta get past the 1st one just for this demonstration. Oh, fuck you. Oh my god, this is hard. 2 continues, but I am just totally over this game. Let's switch over. And this is by far the worst game I've ever played. That is not an exaggeration. And it also happens to be the worst fighting game I've ever played. Virtua Fighter 2. But wait a minute. Like, how could there be a bad Virtua Fighter game, you ask? Well, how about the one on the Mega Drive? No, not the 32X version. No, the 16-bit version. Ever heard of that? Well, thank God you haven't. Great title screen, by the way. Even the sound effects sound broken. I don't know, I'll just play with this guy. Great fucking game. Like, holy shit. I don't mind jumping like you're on the moon. What I mind is, like, how delayed the whole freaking game is. The easiest way to win a fight is just forcing the other guy over the edge. Well, that was an easy fight. Look at the animation. It's horrible. I mean, why do they have to make the guys move slowly and kind of jaggedly? Like, they honestly just thought they could make a game and make it look like the Virtua Fighter 2 game in the arcades. I mean, there's no strategy here. You can just do whatever. You can just mash buttons. In fact, I think this game only uses like 2 buttons anyway. And the speech sounds horrible. Oh, I hate this bitch. Because, of course, the female characters are the fastest ones. And when a game that runs this sluggish, you obviously want to pick a character that's the fastest. It doesn't matter, like, if you know how to do the special moves. I don't. And the game doesn't even give you instructions on how to do the special moves. Like, even the Neo Geo fighting games come with move lists. But this one doesn't. The graphics wouldn't be so bad if you didn't know, like they're just 16-bit renderings of the 32-bit blocky characters from Virtua Fighter. Like, why didn't they try to make them look like real people in this version? Or even try to do it like a more manga style, anime style. Like, literally, all I'm doing is mashing buttons and pressing forward because pressing back or blocking is futile. Even the gameplay, it just lags incredibly. Like, why do you have to move so awkwardly? If it would have made this like a normal 2D fighting game, it would have been pretty good. What the hell is he doing in that victory pose? I know victory poses in most fighting games are pretty stupid, but come on. He's a grapple guy, so that means you're fucked. I'm not sure it would make much of a difference if I knew actually like what the special moves were. Oh gosh. Like, remember how much I made that video where I was trying to beat Street Fighter 1? Remember how much I bitched about that? But honestly, Street Fighter 1 has nothing on this. I mean, Street Fighter 1 is excusable on the fact that it's one of the first one-on-one fighting games. It's pretty shitty, but it's shitty because it was one of the first. Like, you tried playing International Karate on C64, that's a pretty primitive fighting game. But this was made in the early 90s. Like, after Street Fighter 2, after Fatal Fury, after Art of Fighting, like, after all the first big fighting games got made, after, I think, just before Mortal Kombat. So there is no excuse for the pile of shit we are looking at right now. Like, why the hell would they release this on the Virtual Console? I have no idea. I would have much rather wanted to play the 32X version of this game. Or hell, why not the Sega Saturn version? Tell me, why are there no Sega Saturn games on the Virtual Console? Yes, I'm gonna win, yes! Haha! Take that, bitch. I'm not sure how many continues I have, but I think an infinite amount. But I think if you lose even once the final guy, the game ends. The music sounds awful too. I mean, I know it's the Mega Drive, but this honestly sounds like some early MIDI stuff. There's not even a melody, and look at the background. Like, is this like a valley we're fighting in, with all the trees in the background? Oh, fuck, I'm getting my ass handed to me. I think I'm gonna quit on this one. So, that's been me playing a lot of shitty games.